Hey everyone, welcome back to the culture of Bitcoin. Today I want to talk about something I think a lot of us Bitcoiners struggle with. It's a little uncomfortable, but it's important. If you've completely fallen down the Bitcoin rabbit hole like I have, you've probably noticed something. We tend to overestimate just how many people are really into Bitcoin. We believe that mainstream adoption is right around the corner, and it feels almost impossible to understand why everyone doesn't see what we see. After all, it's so clear to us, Bitcoin is the future, and it's destined to be worth $1 million per coin one day. But are we living in an echo chamber? The truth is, Bitcoin has made tremendous progress since it was created. It's defied all expectations. If you were a betting person back in 2009, you'd probably have thought Bitcoin would either amount to nothing, become criminalized, or be banned outright by governments. And yet here we are. Bitcoin is still alive, still kicking, and has become a multi-trillion-dollar asset class at its peak. But even with all that progress, mainstream adoption remains further away than we sometimes like to think. The world is changing, but it's not changing as fast as we'd hope. Bitcoiners have a unique perspective. We see how the game of money is rigged against most people, and there's no better example of this than the recent banking crisis in the US. For the first time in a century, people were reminded that the money they think they own in their bank accounts isn't really theirs. When banks started going under, people panicked, and it took government intervention to calm things down. Suddenly, the security of banks didn't seem so secure anymore, and some people got a glimpse into why Bitcoin matters. For those who understood, it was a wake-up call. They saw the real value of Bitcoin, the ability to take full custody of your assets, to not need a third party to send money, to protect your wealth from inflation, and to own something that can't be frozen or confiscated. Some people woke up and they bought Bitcoin. But let's be real here, it was a far smaller number than we hoped for. Most people stayed oblivious, kept their trust in banks, believed cash is king, and never realized that their wealth was silently being inflated away. Bitcoiners often overestimate just how many people really understand and embrace Bitcoin. Sure, millions may own a small fraction of Bitcoin, but how many people are actually using it, keeping up with news, and understanding what's happening in the market? Not as many as we think. Think about your friends, your family, your co-workers. How many of them own a significant amount of Bitcoin? And of those who do, how many truly understand its value or how it works? The number is probably pretty small. And here's the thing, as Bitcoiners, we have full conviction not just in the future of this asset, but in the future of the market itself. This conviction comes with a responsibility. If we want Bitcoin to go mainstream, if we want it to reach those magical price levels we dream about, then we need to do more than just hodl. It's on us to help educate the people around us. We need to show them how the world really operates, explain to them what money truly is, and then help them understand the real value of Bitcoin. We often say, ask not what Bitcoin can do for you, but what you can do for Bitcoin. If we want Bitcoin to reach its full potential, if we want true financial sovereignty and freedom for ourselves and others, then we have to be the ones to spread the word. We can't sit back and hope people figure it out for themselves. We need to lead by example and help others down the rabbit hole. So I'll leave you with this question. How many real Bitcoiners do you know? How many people have you helped see the light? Let's all do our part to make Bitcoin's future a reality. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Let's keep spreading the message, stay humble, stay curious, and keep stacking those sats. See you next time on The Culture of Bitcoin.